Singing.
Yeah.
Introduce myself by singing. Oh, please, wise me, let me go. Nobody will recognize me on that one, right? Go for Ride the Sky!
Yeah.
Something like that, you know. I guess everybody knows what it's about then.
Okay.
I'm fire. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm a kind of more hot-blooded person. I always have warm feet. I never get cold feet. My girlfriend likes that actually, because she's always got cold feet, like most of the women have. Anyhow, no, I'm not a cold person, cool person. I'm very passionate in everything I do. In a way, yeah. I mean, he kind of brought us together on a live stage, and that of course opened up a door, because we had the chance to be together, to see, to feel the chemistry on stage that is still there between us, the connection, to have time to like talk about things in the backstage or on traveling, and that of course was one initial point that brought us together doing this. If the tour wouldn't have happened, I'm not sure if actually we would be at that point now. So, thank you, Toby. Was not feeling nostalgic. It was a bit of nostalgia, but I'm not a real nostalgic person. I don't like looking back and saying, oh my God, it was so... No, it's not me. It was more like feeling still... There is a reason why we once did this together, and there would be a good reason to do it again. Absolutely, yeah, sure. I mean, we will do more shows with Unisonic, and of course, it's not that I only wrote 2 songs in the old Halloween times, and Mike had written a few too. So we got a good pool to choose from, and we will not play the same songs all the time, don't worry. I don't think that really makes sense, because honestly, I think the songs are much more related to my voice.
Yes.
I think they sound better with me. It's like that, because they were written for that. No, that's just coincidence. I read that somebody on the internet speculated what the song "Never Too Late" could be about. Band internally, we were always joking about, because I'm not a person that is always on time, so I like being late. So it was like they were joking about me, like you're writing a song "Never Too Late," ha ha. And on the internet, there was like people speculating about, you know, that the theme would be that it's never too late to do something like this. But actually, the song is not about that. Actually, it is more about the situation where you get stuck in life for some reason, or you sit at home and get bored and don't know what to do with yourself and think everything sucks, and it's like, oh, there's nothing, and it's, you know, it's just like the message, there is so many stuff to be done. You just have to do it. That's the point, you know. You just have to go down and fucking do it, and not say, oh, I should go parachuting. Fucking yeah, then go and do it, you know, because it's never too late. You're not too old, you're not too fucked up. You can do it. Just do it. I don't have it all in mind, actually, completely.
But did you all compose?
Yeah, most of the songs were done by Dennis and me. There was a lot of co-work between Dennis and me. Mandy contributed his part. I mean, he basically came up with the basic idea of the song Unisonic, the riff and everything. I had a chorus that fitted perfectly into what he had. So it's like a Maya Hansen production thing. The lyrics were done by me just singing some blah 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 on the song, and from that Dennis and me made some useful lyrics out of that. Other songs were based on ideas from Dennis where I put myself into, and so on. So Michael only wrote his ballad, No One Ever Sees Me, this time. I guess maybe in the future we'll do more. Let's see. But most of it was coming from Dennis and me.
And is it strange to make an album without the guys of Gamma Ray?
It is strange in some way, but with these guys, it was refreshing at the same time because it's different people. It was a different inspiration. I was kind of in a different position, you know. It's like in Gamma Ray, I'm kind of like the guy who like kind of has to put everything into shape or whatever, you know. It's like I'm seen as like the main decider or whatever, you know. And with Unisonic, it was a different way of working. It was just fun.
And it's not really the same style, because it's less violent maybe.
Right. And you know, the good part is with Unisonic, we're more on the hard rock side. And since I've like, you know, gotten out my hard rock side on this album a lot, so that gives space for me to really go for the metal side on the next Gamma Ray album. So it frees my mind from any hard rock things, you know. We have planned to release in January next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not the best ones. I think the song Unisonic was kind of, it was obvious to take that song because it's such a statement, you know. I mean, if you release a first single and your band is called Unisonic and you have a song called Unisonic and it's a good song, it's like a short, like a real good statement, it would be wrong to not choose it. And My Sanctuary was just a song we all agreed on. We said, yeah, that's the one to go for. Okay. Well, it's more, for me, it's more like the end of the chorus of Never Too Late that reminds me of the chorus of Time to Break Free. And Unisonic reminds me a bit like the riff, because the riff is not written by me, but when I heard the riff, it was some demo that Mandy did with some guys in Switzerland, rehearsal room recordings, and I heard the riff and said, fuck, that sounds like Into the Storm from Gamma Ray.
Yeah,
you know, it's pretty similar, the riff actually, and I immediately liked it. Yep. It's got some of that too. Yeah.
I think Iron Maiden fans will love the album too.
I hope so, yeah. I mean, definitely Michael, even though he sounds different, but there is some similarity in style between Bruce and Michael. They both got this full soaring voice, and it was the same when we started off with Halloween. When Michael joined in, he got a lot comparison to Geoff Tate and Bruce Dickinson. It was obvious. I don't know. I'm not sure, you have to ask him, but I heard something like that too. I never asked him actually if that's